What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Pull List with Ryan. Happy new comic book day to everybody. Today is technically not Wednesday. Today is Thursday, November 6th. But this video is for November 5th, new comic book day. The first Wednesday of November. Luckily, it's pretty light for me. I only have about 6 to 7 pulls, which is not too bad. Not too bad if you ask me. I hope you guys enjoyed last video. Last video was action-packed. We had Game 7 of the World Series, our reactions. We went to Not Scary Farm. This weekend, I do have an action-packed weekend, but I don't think it's going to make it to this vlog. Possibly next vlog. I'm going to Las Vegas with Leslie and some of our friends to celebrate our friend Josh's birthday. You know, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It gets crazy over there. But luckily, we're not going in there during New Comic Book Day. That would have been really interesting if I had to get my pulls in Vegas. But I'm looking forward to just, relax, like a few days of vacation this weekend and just party it up in Vegas, Leslie's not here right now. She's with her sister, Amy, and she's getting some stuff ready for our trip starting tomorrow, actually. We're leaving on Friday. We're going to drive over there, and then we'll stay a couple days in Vegas and head back on Sunday. But you probably don't care about that. What you guys care about are the pulls for this week. What are the pulls? Leslie's pull, she only has one pull for today, and that is issue number 2 of the Little Nightmares comics. It's a 4-issue series, so it's very short. According to her, and we'll get her personal opinion later, according to her, issue number 1 was pretty good. It does bring a little bit of resemblance to the video game, so that's really good. And then I could possibly pull 2 other comics for her if the orders arrive today. I doubt it, just because I ordered it last week. And that is Murder Podcast issue number 1. And then, dang, I forgot what the other one was. If I remember, I'm just going to put it right here. It might just be that, just the reprint, the second print of Murder Podcast number 1 and Little Nightmares. But for me, I don't know what I'm anticipating the most. It's either Absolute Superman issue number 13 or DCKO Knightfight number 1. The reason I'm excited for that, if you guys haven't read DCKO, Batman was eliminated so quickly, not even like in the first round of DCKO. I'm like, what the heck? Why is Batman out of this? But this is a tie-in to DCKO, so I'm looking forward to that. And I ended up not purchasing the rest of the tie-ins for DCKO. It's just way too many comics. It's like random issues. I get it, it's a tie-in, but if I'm gonna purchase a tie-in, it would have to be Batman related. Whoa! Maybe I should just put it on my collar here. So that's a lot easier, right? I don't know why I was doing all the stuff that I was doing earlier. So yeah, DCKO Knightfight number 1, and then Absolute Superman number 13. I don't know what I'm looking forward to the most, and possibly I might read both of those for this comic book video, and I'll give you guys a short review. I'll try to do a spoiler-free since it just came out. So those are the 2 that I'm looking forward to the most. Oh, and oh my gosh, Batman number 3. Oh my goodness, this is another one that I'm looking forward to the most too. The writer is Matt Fraction, and then Jorge Jimenez is the artist. This has been an absolute banger. The art, again, like I keep mentioning every month, Jorge Jimenez is on a different level when it comes to Batman. Actually, I take it back. This week is loaded. It may not be quantity loaded, but quality is peak, guys. It's peak right now. So Batman number 3, I'm really excited about that too. Next is Speed Racer number 4. I just wrapped up reading, actually, Racer X issue number 2, because that was delayed when it came to that. It was back ordered, but I finally got to read it. I just love how it kind of crosses between comics, like details that happen in Speed Racer and details that happen in Racer X. You get different perspectives from each other. You get Speed Racer's perspective and then his brother, Racer X's perspective, when it came to like certain situations, especially certain races that they went against each other, and why, like, how did Speed Racer actually end up winning this race, or how did Racer X not perform as well as he usually does? So I really like what that these 2 comics are separate, just because we get 2 different perspectives of these 2 siblings. One knows that Speed's brother is alive, which is Racer X, and he knows that. But his entire family, Speed Racer, Sprittle, I think that's his name, Sprittle, and then his dad doesn't know that his brother Speed's brother, which is Racer X, is still alive. So that's really interesting. I'm excited about that. So next is Absolute Green Lantern number 8. I have no idea what's going on in the Absolute Green Lantern comics at all. I just read issue number 1 and it was phenomenal. I have a few other issues and I just want to start getting the issues now so that way I don't have to worry about it deep in the future where I have to back hunt for some issues. But once I catch up on Ultimate Spider-Man, I'm super close. I'm on issue number 19. I'm almost fully caught up. I'm going to start reading my back issues for Absolute Green Lantern. And another Absolute Green Lantern second printing is issue number 5, which will almost help me complete my entire Absolute Green Lantern collection. The only thing that I'm going to be missing is issue number 6. If it's at Pulp Fiction, I will pull issue number 6 because this will help me catch up in this Absolute Green Lantern run where I have issue number 1 through 8, because that's all the issues that are out right now. And then we'll see what happens because I'm loving Absolute Green Lantern. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy Absolute Green Lantern. And if not, tell me why. And then maybe I can see your perspective and then we can talk about it. Let me know if you like the Absolute Green Lantern series, just because I really enjoyed issue number 1 and I took a big risk by investing on issue number 2 through 8. I could be wrong, this could be a big mistake, but at least I'm happy as a collector that I have all the Absolute titles, every issue that ever came out, even the standalones like Absolute KO and not Absolute KO, even Absolute Evil I have. So that's really good. It's just the collector in me, but I already know I'm going to enjoy it. DC is just so amazing and all the Absolute titles. So that's going to be it for the intro. Super long intro, I do apologize. I'm just really, really excited. The next time you'll be seeing me is I'm going to be walking into Pulp Fiction, the best LCS, like I always say. It might be a little bit dark, and that's because the sun is setting soon in like an hour or two at 5 o'clock. I'm all the way in Anaheim, and I have to drive all the way to Long Beach. Just about like 30 minutes to get my comics, but it is worth it. All right, y'all. I am now at Pulp Fiction. Try to pick up the comics for this week. Here we go. Also, productive day at Pulp Fiction. I got a surprise for Leslie in this pile. I got a free poster, which I'll show you guys. But I really, really love Pulp Fiction. I got all my pulls. It was already waiting for me. 20% off and free bag and boards. Can't beat that. All right, y'all. So today's the day that Leslie and I are heading to Las Vegas to be with our friends and to also to celebrate our friend Josh's birthday. So happy birthday, Josh. Shout out to you. But yeah, let me wrap up New Comic Book Day. Oh my gosh, it looks like he'll be here. 30 minutes. We're chilling. So yesterday's pulls were pretty good, decent, and I ended up pulling one for Leslie, an extra comic. But to show you all what I pulled, we got Batman issue number 3. I'm really hyped for this. I'm also going to be taking some of these to Vegas, so we're going to be driving, so it's about like a 4-hour drive. I'm super ambitious. I'm bringing a good amount of comics. We'll see if I even have time. If I finish, that'll be wild. If I don't, that's what I would expect. Next is Absolute Superman issue number 13. I'm super excited for this one too. I didn't have the chance to read it last night. I had to pack, do laundry, all sorts of stuff. Absolute Green Lantern issue number 8. I will not be taking this with me just because I haven't even read issue 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. But I'm really excited to get to that point and then finally get caught up to all the Absolute titles available. Next is Speed Racer issue number 4. I am super hype about this just because I've been reading Racer X and Speed Racer at the same time and it's just so good. Finally, the last pull that I had yesterday was DC Knightfight KO issue number 1. I did read maybe like a quarter into it. I fell asleep just because I read it super late. But the first quarter of the comic was fire. This is basically taking place after Batman gets taken out in DCKO in the round 1. And it looks like one of the Robins basically takes over as Batman in the future. So that was super cool. And then I think it's Tim Drake, could be Dick Grayson. I'm not exactly sure. The first few pages in the first quarter of this comic was absolutely fire. And I already know by the time I finish this, it's probably going to be a near 5 out of 5. And finally, what did I pull, Leslie? Or what did I pull for Leslie? It's Little Nightmares, issue number 2, Descent to Nowhere. And then I ended up pulling Feral trade paperback volume 2, which holds issue 6 through 10. This is also a really good way for Leslie to read in the car, just because it's going to be a little bit difficult reading single issues. I'm going to definitely try, but we'll see what happens. But she finally caught up issues 1 through 5 with Feral, so next up is volume 2, then 3, and I think that's pretty much it, because volume 4 I don't believe is out yet, just because I think it's still ongoing right now with issue number 20, if I'm not mistaken. So before I wrap things up, I'm going to show you all what comics I'm bringing on this road trip to Vegas. Now, we're only going to be there for like 2 days, but it's a 4-hour drive there, for a 4-hour drive back. So I'm hoping to use this time to catch up on some of my comics here, single issues. And then I'm also going to be bringing All-Star Superman. I've been lagging on this just because I've been trying to catch up on my single issues, but I'm almost done. I'm on like issue number 9, maybe. How many issues are in here? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's 12 issues, and I believe I'm on issue 9. So far, it's been really good. I tried reading this right before the Superman movie came out with David Cornsweet. I didn't have the chance to finish, but this time I will. So I think I'm going to prioritize this. Like I mentioned, it's just easier to read in the car. And single issues, this is what I'm bringing on top of today's pulls, but I will try to read these first and then the current pull so I can be fully caught up. But here you go, and you'll notice how far behind I am. This is from like last week or maybe even the week before. I'm definitely going to try to read Spider-Gwen, The Ghost of Spider, issue number 3, The Mortal Thor, issue number 3, the final issue of Death of a Silver Surfer, issue number 5, Emma Frost, The White Queen, final issue number 5, Ultimate Spider-Man. Ooh, so those are the back issues. And then I'm also going to try to catch up on Ultimate Spider-Man. And once I'm caught up, that's it. I'll be jumping on to Absolute Green Lantern. And maybe after I catch up, I'll purchase the Ultimates trade paperback. So we'll see what goes on from there. Issue 19, issue 20, 21, and then 22. And if I have time, I can start issue number 2 of Absolute Green Lantern. So those are the pulls that I'll be reading on this Vegas trip. It would be pretty wild if I finish. I'm hopeful. Do I expect to? No. But if I do, that would be amazing, because I've just been so busy the last 2 weeks with all these events, parties, and sporting events happening. I haven't had the chance to read, but this is a good problem to have so I can occupy myself. But that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. We'll see if I include some parts of Vegas in this video. If not, I will be seeing you all on next week's Comic Book Day video. And my tour of my desk will be coming out soon when I get back from my Vegas trip. I will be filming a tour of my desk to celebrate the 200 subscribers that we all worked hard for. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're brand new, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And other than that, I will see you all on the next video. Hopefully, I'm done with all these comics. Peace.